Nicolas Cage. So many movies. Sometimes there's rage, and sometimes there's boobies. Adam Harvin, an unsuspecting guest. What's coming up next?
All right, welcome to the Cage Against the Machine podcast. I am your host, Adam Harvin. Today's guest, comedian Brian Dixon.
Howdy.
All right, today we are going to be watching the 2023 Nick Cage's first Western, The Old Way. And before we get started, so if you want to get it synced up, we're watching it on Amazon Prime, but I believe it's on Hulu right now. If you want to get it synced up, we'll give you a countdown. But before that, a word from our sponsors.
I'll be darned too. What the heck is going on around here? I don't know, you know. Whoa. I don't understand. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. Little girl, get her hold out. Pachinko. Thank you.
All right, and we are back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are rolling.
I'm so excited. Nick Cage is one of the greatest actors of all time.
All right, and yeah, so it's a bit. If you notice, we're not in the studio today. We're actually in a wild western town. It's pretty wild. We're at the Wild West Comedy Festival, doing our first on the spot podcast. Basically, I'm gonna go get my tacos. You're up, Brian.
All right.
Hold it down for a second.
I'm so pumped. Nick Cage's for. I hope there's a gigantic gunfight and he does that little hair whip. Pumped.
Oh, did it freeze?
Yeah, I think it's freezing up on us. Like you can still hear the audio and everything, but
Son of a bitch.
yeah.
Is my computer fucking up?
I don't think so. Maybe the Wi-Fi or something.
Well, I downloaded it.
Oh, you
so-
downloaded it. Okay.
Yeah. Starting again. I almost got kicked by a fucking donkey trying to get my tacos. He started backing his ass up to me, and I was like, oh, shit. There was 3 donkeys by the taco stand.
That's awesome. It's it. One of the fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Right? That's some tacos. They
These
smell
ta-
amazing.
They're the shit.
I'm
dude.
glad I'm downwind of you. Hell.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen this movie before?
No.
I haven't either.
I usually don't watch them ahead of
Okay.
time. And there's only the old Nick Cage movies that I've seen before I did the podcast. Definitely not watching them twice.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Once is definitely all you need. Look at that ass over there.
Yeah.
Literally a
Scratching
donkey
its
scratching
ass.
his ass on a park bench.
This is wild.
It's Wild West.
Yeah. I think we made it past that part. I normally have notes and stuff for the show. I forgot to do the notes, but I did. I kind of looked over them real quick. This movie's only made $70,000 so far.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Somebody
Trece
drumming in this is
Getting hung.
mercantile.
getting hung by a sign.
Uh-huh.
That dude looks like Rory Scovel.
You see that lip?
It is way
Oh.
too fucking hot to be dressed like
No
that.
kidding.
I don't understand how they're always dressed like that in these Wild West. God damn trench
They just
coat.
built different back then.
Yeah, you must have a callus on
Oh my god.
They just had calluses on their ball sacks and inner thighs.
Nick Cage looks like a badass. The music is just getting me. I'm so intrigued.
We're about to see a hanging from a sign.
Oh, look, they're at Los Trece.
Yep. Son of a bitch is close, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That building looks just like it.
Oh, make him pull the lever.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Or whip the horse.
Yeah.
Oh! Don't do it, boy. To their rooms.
Not very forgiving. That guy. Everybody's in a gunfight. Nick
Oh.
Cage is just sitting there like a badass.
Yeah.
That dude looked like Shia LaBeouf.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I think a lot of people want to shoot Shia LaBeouf, so...
Hell yeah.
That's slick.
Is that Nick Cage
That
on the
was
horse?
slick. I don't think so, but there he
I don't
is.
know.
There's the man. I'm just saying, it would have been amazing, like right for the guy if he said, "Put the baby down."
Yeah. He's like, get me to the doc.
Uh-huh.
The doctor's not gonna fucking save you back then.
No.
Can't amputate your chest, dude.
Uh-huh.
Nick Cage. Oh, you're about to get hanged and now you got
Oh,
shot.
right in the head.
As a twist. You don't see that in a lot of westerns. Save the guy, then killed the
Yeah.
guy. That's a strange turn of events.
Whew. He made an enemy for life there. That's gonna come back and haunt him. The old way.
20 years later.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised it's taken Nick Cage this long to do a western.
Right?
There's another new one
Uh-huh.
that he did, The Butcher's Crossing or something that's kind of like a western.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
I was in a movie once. I was a stunt person in it back in my pro wrestling days.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been in a TV commercial for a car dealership.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know the Flash. What's his name? Ezra Miller. He was the main
The guy
character.
that was kidnapping bitches.
Yeah. He was actually pretty cool.
Brian Dixon got along with that cult leader pretty well.
Well, I think he was trying to have sex with me too, but it didn't happen. I
That's
promise.
probably a good chance.
Yeah, and then what's the dude that was married to Miley Cyrus? The one of the
Hemsworth
Hemsworth
brother?
brother. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was his stunt double.
Oh,
And
nice.
I mean, we didn't look alike, but from the back, I guess.
So, I had an interaction with Nick Cage's stunt double with a stand-in
Really?
on Instagram, because all my Instagram is full of Nick Cage stuff. And there was a picture of it was National Treasure, but it was Harvey Keitel and Nick Cage and in the picture. And in the comments, I was like, "There's a couple bad lieutenants in that." And the stunt double dude was like, and he just put underneath it, and I was like, "Holy shit! Did Nick Cage's stunt double just comment on my post?" He's like, I was like,
That's awesome.
Yeah, 'cause Nick Cage did a remake of Harvey Keitel's Bad Lieutenant. We haven't done it on the podcast yet, but I'm excited. I'm excited because of Eva Mendes.
Oh yeah.
Nick Cage is all clean cut now. He lost that sweet stash. I wonder if that was fake.
No, there's no way. You know he had to grow that.
It was pretty impressive. That looks like a chick from a horror movie. That little girl. Just old Western dresses are the ones in horror movies, apparently. Like Little House on the Prairie is terrifying.
Yeah.
They should do have you seen that where they redo the Home Alone trailer?
Yeah.
And put scary music behind it. They could do that with this girl in a dress.
Absolutely.
Like Little House on the Prairie with a horror movie soundtrack.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That lady's over there sticking a carrot in the ass.
Oh. That is awesome. That's almost as interesting. This movie's almost as interesting as watching a girl stick a carrot in an ass. Awesome. Sorry, Nick. Got some good stuff going on over here. Now she's stroking the ass. Oh, look, did you see the teeter-totter in the background? That looked fun.
That was the height of playground material in the Wild West.
Yeah.
They didn't know shit about merry-go-rounds, slides.
Do you think you could have, been successful back then?
I mean, I probably would be a thug for somebody.
Oh, absolutely. I think I would have started, organized crime if I was back there. There's no law. That's the only thing that stopped me from being a criminal. Is
I think about it. I was like,
you know what I mean?
I'd be full blown conquistador on there.
Yeah. Either that or I'd be dead in the first week. You know?
I mean,
I piss a lot of people off, so I
if
think
you
I'd
could
probably
be
be dead.
this size and go back in that time, you'd be
know what you know now.
Yeah, I'd be a monster back then. Especially knowing jiu-jitsu and shit.
Oh
You're gonna wreck people.
Absolutely.
You're entering all these fights, doing these pugilist competitions and fucking choking people out.
I'd be the first cowboy to call fire.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Just putting people to sleep.
Handing out rear naked chokes like the fucking door prizes. You know what I mean? Congratulations, you're a winner.
You like that scene? Have you seen The Protector, the Tony Jaa movie? There's one scene where he's just snapping everybody's arms and legs. And you're like, oh, that looks so fun.
Dude, that guy looks like Elmer from that Church on the Move series back from when we were kids. Never mind.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's on
that shirt was alarmingly see-through looking for a second when the sun was hitting it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's doing a wet t-shirt contest.
Mhm.
Nick Cage
Nick
is
Cage
serious
is
stare face.
pissed. I'll say it for you, Nick. Just shut up. You stink. You smell like a hot. You smell like that ass over there.
He hasn't talked very much yet. Nick Cage whisper, that's to take a drink. We have to get you some more beer, probably.
What are you trying to say? I'm not.
I mean, you already went through that one pretty quick.
I mean,
I'm just saying this movie's gonna have some Nick Cage. We play a drinking game with the podcast.
oh, we do. I didn't know. You didn't
Yeah.
tell me. I'd have saved it. I'm gonna probably get hammered.
we're gonna have to.
Uh-huh.
So
Oh, look at that.
if
Pelts.
Nick Cage's love interest is way hotter than him or way younger than him, you gotta take a drink. If he whispers
Uh-huh.
or if he narrates over himself,
Dude,
take
we
it.
have a show tonight.
Oh, I
I mean,
know.
like, how the hell am I gonna make it through?
mine's not till 11, so. Who's acting like there's cameras in the store?
Yeah.
Nick Cage went from a badass to a store owner. She's a snitch.
She is such a like.
Nick Cage trying to dust is hilarious. It doesn't look
Uh-huh.
like he's ever dusted anything before and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
You're right. That kid looks so fucking scary.
Yeah.
So scary. What? I think that's the first kid with OCD
Yeah.
in history. That's where it started.
She's already counted all those
Uh-huh.
jelly beans. That was the height of candy back then too, I guess. Jelly beans. I don't even know what the fuck a jelly bean is.
I'm a fat kid. I know what jelly beans are.
I mean, I don't know what they're made out of.
Yeah.
Is it because like gummy bears was like pork skin, like
Really?
Yeah, they make like gelatin out of like it's gummy bears are not freaking vegan. I think they have a way to make them vegan now, but I think like all like those gummies and stuff were like some sort of gelatin made from pork.
How long have we been watching her polish jelly beans?
For a good 30 seconds.
Holy shit. This is going to be a great movie. She's splitting them out in colors.
Sometimes they do it just
Uh-huh.
for filler.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
We got to make this movie an hour and a half somehow. We're gonna watch this little girl polishing jelly beans. At least we're not watching her juice a potato. Like some Nickelodeon shit. There's apparently a giant hog
Give
around
me
here
your
somewhere. Have you
juice.
seen that?
No.
Somebody told me the hog is bigger than the donkeys.
Really? Like, is it a tame?
I don't know.
Don't scare me.
I haven't
I
heard it.
got the little girl scaring the shit out of me, and now I got this wild
I thought I was gonna
boar.
get kicked by a donkey.
Uh-huh.
I don't play with wild animals.
Yeah.
His wife looks like Alanis Morissette.
Yep. That's ironic.
Oh, Big Mike. Not the
Hey, is that
It's not the Obama Big Mike. It's
Oh.
a different Big Mike. I mean Michelle Obama.
Guy needs a Sudafed. He sounds like he has allergies.
Yeah, Big Mike's in something else. I can't think
Yeah.
of what it is.
Yeah.
So's that dude, but
I'm trying to figure out where he's from, but like,
I think it's
He was
Walking
like-
Dead. He's the
oh, okay.
uh-oh. We should heckle people going to the bathroom here. Set up doing a podcast about porta potties at the outhouse. I was concerned that there
upwind
was
from
an
it,
actual
though.
outhouse here.
Oh, well, that's what the lady. I was like, "Is there a restroom?" She's like, "Yeah, there's an outhouse out back." I go, "That's a porta shitter. That's not an outhouse."
Call it what you want.
Made out of plastic, ain't made out of wood. Running, running, and running. Ooh,
Oh, and that is
that must be Little Mike.
yeah, but that's what's his name's little brother? He's in all the Happy Gilmore movies.
Is he the caddy?
No, well he's
Oh, yes. I
Ron,
know exactly.
it's Ron Howard's little brother. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. He's the
Beth.
Joe Montana was the
Yeah.
quarterback. You crazy
yeah.
asshole! It's that guy.
Yeah.
He looks pretty close to it when he did on
Uh-huh.
Waterboy.
Burn on down. Look at him walking up.
That dude's huge. How the fuck's he riding a horse?
All right. I think the little guy, Joe Montana, is riding him.
Yeah. He's got a Civil War hat on.
God dang.
Peckering
What
around.
peckering around? I wish we still talked like that, though. I mean, so I can poke mine out.
Oh shit.
Well, she's not riding a horse like a woman.
That's a pretty damn good shot.
I mean, he hit a horse.
Yeah, her the horse.
Why would
The whore or the
why,
horse?
Why would the horse had to fell because he
Oh,
hit her,
well,
right?
yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Shot it right in the ass.
Yeah.
You would think
Uh
it
oh.
would take more than that to take down a horse. I would think a horse could take a couple gunshots
Right.
and keep running. They're huge. I'm gonna go get my 9. We're gonna shoot this donkey over here. Throw that saddle on that fucker right there. There's a donkey staring at us right now.
He's staring at us. Got any carrots?
What's up?
All right.
John Carden just showed up, people.
Uh huh. I ain't gonna fuck her arm.
his
The
name?
boy, Neat
Oh.
Combridge.
I think that's Nick Cage's name.
No. But that has to be the boy from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Colton Briggs. That's who. Yeah, that's Clint Howard.
Okay.
That dude's in other Nick Cage movies.
Yeah.
The kid, the
Uh-huh.
grown up kid, he's in A Score to Settle with Nick
Okay.
Cage too.
What movie was what series was the guy in? The
The
Big
old-
Mike.
I don't know. Let's look.
He was like a football player in something. Like an old series.
He's in Open Range.
Yeah.
Oh, he is in the program.
Yeah, the program. That's what I was thinking. He's the
offensive lineman.
Get along, little doggies.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's a long one.
Yeah, hey.
He's in Without a Paddle.
Oh, I definitely have CD.
Yeah, she's
Sort them by colors.
kind of inappropriate. That little girl's playing with her bean in there. Like that.
She polished her bean for like 2 hours, and we were watching it.
Yeah. I didn't realize how fucked up it was, dude. I like how in Nick Cage's IMDb they used the one from like Snake Eyes, where he's got a damn leather snakeskin suit.
Right. Nice house. Is that the same apple that Big Mike threw away? Probably. Like
No,
he's
no.
eating the evidence.
They were talking shit about apples earlier. Well, I don't think they have CSI in the Wild West either. There's not semen everywhere back
Damn it.
then. Cage is just blank staring.
He
You
said
see where the
4
girl got the
words all
autism
day.
from.
I wasn't gonna say it. She was.
Fort Smith has the U.S. Marshals Museum for some fucking reason. I mean, we did hang a lot of people in Fort Smith.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah. Judge Parker hung a shitload of people in Fort Smith. And that's True Grit takes place in Fort Smith.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. Well, it starts off there, I guess.
Rooster Cop. Settles him down, right? Mm-hmm.
Okay, just still just blank staring at him. I'm kind of terrified to find out what this little girl does to him. All right, Brad. One of the questions I always ask new people when they come on the podcast: what's the first Nick Cage movie you remember watching?
The one where he was the vampire.
Vampire's Kiss.
I believe so.
So the
Like
one with
that-
Cher. Well, no, that's not Cher. That's
the really old, like the '80s movie, right?
yeah. So that's Vampire's Kiss.
Okay.
So we watched that one on the podcast. The hot chick. I don't know if this is this was very alarming to me, but during the 60s, the hot chick has hairy armpits.
Oh my God, that's
and
awesome.
It's the chick from CSI. She's in CSI now.
Oh, okay.
I think CSI New York or something like that.
Huh.
She's in that now. But yeah, she's back in Vampire's Kiss and just randomly out of nowhere has hairy armpits during the sex scene.
That's awesome.
And it was so off-putting for me.
That's awesome.
And I was like, the two, Sam and EJ were watching it with me, and I was like, you can tell these guys don't get laid enough because they're just cool with that. It's like you gotta have some standards.
They don't get laid enough.
Yeah,
That's great.
They're settling a little bit. Do you have a favorite Nick Cage movie?
Con Air by far.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, like, and then the Gone in 60 Seconds. I remember watching a lot in college.
Yeah.
It was just on loop, you know, through one of them. So one of the channels there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I love Gone in 60 just because of the car porn. This is basically what it is.
Right. And Angelina Jolie. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The woman's amazing.
And then Tweeter shows up in it. And
Yeah.
you grew up on Varsity Blues.
Oh,
you're like,
absolutely.
oh,
Yeah. Varsity Blues. That was a great one. Yeah, my nickname in high school was Stifler. I mean, just like a few people, not like everybody. Just called me Dixon, but whenever I was partying, they'd go, "Oh, Stifler's here."
Yeah, oh yeah.
I love how you can hear the rocker creak and
It's
like
a
they're
lot of front porch sitting in these Western movies. Oh, now this dude's snitching. Your dad used to murder people.
She's already weird enough. She doesn't need any more trauma.
I don't think my kids would be surprised if they were like, your dad's murdered some people. They'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Possibly.
I didn't stick around to see if he lived or not, but you know.
So what are you saying? You used to be a bad man? You're gonna tell somebody's daughter that? That's a hell of a friend.
She's autistic. She can handle it. She has no emotions.
Right.
He told her that, and her face did not change at all. My mom is dead now. See, Forrest Gump right there.
Yeah, that's what Lieutenant Dan is exactly what Gary said.
My mama's dead now.
The cross is crooked. Did you see that hammering?
He said, somebody else do this shit. I'm going to put one in it.
What is he, a fucking blacksmith? Where do you learn how to hammer like that?
They're pretty close to the porch.
They are. If they go into the bar, I'm gonna be so happy. Or the saloon, whatever.
These donkeys just roll up in there.
Oh, you were talking about the where they buried her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was talking about. I thought you were talking about the donkey.
The donkeys are getting close to going to the bar. But yeah, he buried his wife 10 feet from the front porch.
She looks like a cold-blooded killer anyway. He's gonna take her on a spree with her.
She's gonna be like, "You want to come play with me?" You want to come? She's a twin sister's gonna come out of somewhere. Come play with us.
That kid walks out of a cornfield. I'm like, I'm petrified.
like 8mm. Have you ever seen that? So it's got Joaquin Phoenix and Nick Cage in it, and it's probably one of the most original storylines in movies that I've seen. It's pretty wild. Look at the dick on that donkey.
I'm not kidding.
Flopping around. Big old donkey dick.
Holy cow! I hope we can get the donkey over here to
He's
get on the
trotting
podcast.
around.
You would too if you had a dick like that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Definitely not proportionate, the dick to the body. You got a horse dick on it. He's gonna find all the semen in me.
Yeah.
They were in the bar. Hold on. I dropped my can of skull.
Oh shit. Oh, he's about to. Let's ride. Yeah, I think there's a pretty good age gap there, but it's probably appropriate in the West.
Yeah. How? That is the best crying I've ever seen. That.
Yeah, that's Nick Cage overacting.
What did it say?
I owe you
one more. He got mad because he just realized nobody was here to do the dishes.
Yeah. Fucking dishwasher took a shit. Damn, and washing machine.
God damn. That's the laundry basket. He's like, fuck, who's going to do all the chores now?
Autistic kid can't do the laundry.
You saw how long it took her to sort jelly beans. What the fuck? These clothes are going to be out of style before they're clean.
Oh, he's breaking out his pistolas. Shit's going down. Did he just put 2 bullets in there? So that's all I need. Just 2.
One for you and one for the horse you rode in on.
I mean, yeah, no, stop. Pillars of content, you kind of want to think, okay, why do people care about me?
Oh.
He's gonna kill his daughter and then him?
Uh-oh.
Was that the plan? Man,
Can't be
this has
the
got
plan.
some
Huh?
freaking twist in it, dude.
What?
Are in my stage of life, millennials.
What? You just wake up and your dad is holding the
It's a
gun.
hell of a wake-up call.
I identify as
She is so, just no
Weird.
emotion. I said, put it down, punk. She just dirty harried her dad with a gun. Now, this would not be the first movie where Nick Cage shoots a kid. Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
She has a bulletproof vest
yeah.
on, like, whoa.
And then the kid goes back to
Dude,
sleep? Are you...
Kick-Ass,
What?
yeah, she's wild. No, Kick-Ass was a hilarious movie. I don't know. I mean,
potential be built around, and then you can go from there. And that helps a lot with your batch creating and scheduling.
I don't know if you can make that movie today where you friggin' shoot a little girl.
No.
Even if she has a vest on, it's just like, holy shit. Jeez. She's got her bandana on.
Where'd he get the second lantern from? Did he have 2?
Why would you just burn your own house down?
I mean, it's a shitty
He's like,
house,
we're not coming
but-
back to this. He's making a statement. He's pulling a Hernan Cortez and burning the ships. So we got a job to do, and we ain't fucking.
Did he have 2 lanterns the whole time, though?
I don't know. That might have been a glitch in the movie.
Okay,
there.
I was going to say, I don't think he did.
That happens from time to time.
Okay.
There's one on National Treasure when he's hanging off the side of a van or something. You can tell it's definitely not him.
Oh.
And then in not Con in Face Off, when he escapes the prison or
I
whatever,
forgot about Face Off.
he has, like, he'll be running when he's escaping. He'll have shoes on, and then he won't have shoes on. Then he'll have shoes
Yeah.
on. And you're like,
I have significantly seen huge increases from the amount of engagement and reach that I get on my post that I just use AI to help
Including your mom.
because they use much smarter words than I know.
Oh. No, we're going to replace her too.
shoes getting a little old.
Uh-huh.
In the West, 16-year-old's good marrying age. They do throw the autism in some movies.
Gosh.
Like, have you seen the new Predator? The new, not Prey, but the Predator before it, that has Joel Kinnaman in it.
I think so, but
It's like the whole theme is like the Predator is wanting to take his kid because the kid's autistic and figured out the like some
oh,
like
okay.
how to read their language and stuff.
Oh, probably not. If I did, I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't get that
They
far
throw
into it.
autism in there as like a
Okay.
superpower in movies
Yeah.
now.
I mean, like, dude, look at Elon Musk with Asperger's.
Yeah.
Like, it is a fucking superpower.
His Asperger's didn't seem too bad though.
Huh? Where do you think this is?
They're in Montana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this movie's. I think it takes place in Montana and was actually filmed in Montana.
Okay.
Nick Cage probably saw Yellowstone and was like, "Oh yeah, you can do that." I feel like my little brother does that. My little brother watched fucking Sons of Anarchy and went and bought a Harley, and then watched Yellowstone and went and bought some fucking plaid and some cowboy boots.
They're making fun of autistic kids right now.
Nice. She's taking it surprisingly well.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Good old fashioned ambush.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then somebody's got to get dragged by a horse.
Oh.
Did you see that the rodeos are changing from 8 seconds to 6?
No.
I saw a deal saying they're supposedly going to change the rules to 6 seconds instead of 8.
Why is that? Do you
That
know?
might have been April Fool's now that I think about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Now that I think about it, I think
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
on that one. That might have been
Alright.
the only one that got me. It might have been like the day after when I saw it and I didn't put it together.
Okay. Uh-oh.
So this dude's name on the right is Boots. His character is fucking Dora the Explorer's going to show up in a minute.
I thought the horse was dead, so he's using it for cover? Why don't he just ride the fuck out? Hey, get along, little
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Smiley just took one.
Dumbass. He must be autistic. There he is.
Cage does have sweet sideburns in this. It is weird. He's at a spot now where he can go so drastically different. Like he can go old man with gray hair and stuff. Like I haven't watched that new retirement plan or whatever, but he just straight up looks like an old man in that.
How's his lip bleeding? There was a
He got
gunfight.
punched. He just got punched.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. I was looking at the ass.
I think they're doing a terrible job with the accents in this western.
Yeah.
They're just,
You should put man there.
that is one on the drinking game is when Nick Cage drops his accent or does a terrible accent.
Oh, that would be
There's one movie where we can't figure out what accent the girl was doing because she was like, it was like a Russian Israeli Middle Eastern mix, and you were like, what are you? Now Clint Howard's the only one sticking to it.
Yeah. He's a hell of an actor.
Oh, he's gonna eat your lunch.
You saw what he did with the plates.
She's like, can we kill them in order of shortest to tallest?
You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. You got the wrong one.
I mean, she's doing a lot of Mama Said. Mama said, don't kill a man.
Oh, she can't cry.
Yeah.
I love Nick Cage movies. Like, even like the stuff that he says, like you know it's coming, but his delivery of it is just like, God damn, he did a good job. You learn how to cry.
I'll show you how to cry.
If you want a burger, we only have about a half an hour left of serving burgers. Just letting you know.
Okay. Did you catch that?
Burgers?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They only got about half an hour left.
Oh.
Burgers.
Nick Cage, wow.
This is weird as shit. This is amazing.
This is the.
I feel so like I'm about to get canceled for laughing at it though.
She's seriously doing it. What, baby? He said, what, baby? What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, you just tie a stick to your leg when you
that
break
is awesome.
something.
When?
What the hell? Yeah. I thought it was a wounded duck.
Yeah.
Oh, did she just freaking?
How did she push down a grown man?
Oh, watch her shoot him. Boom.
He's dead.
Caps.
Bop. Oh. Ooh.
Join every Facebook group for
She's gangster.
Uh huh.
and say something comedy network. Just try like the more stuff you see on your
He said, "You got an evil little kid."
My baby.
Next
That's
time.
amazing.
Hey, please pick me because
Oh my god.
And then don't forget that also there are certain groups that you cannot join as a page. So if you ever run a page stop only operating on that, your options are going to be limited and interacting. So if say you're going to you're doing a show in Ada, Oklahoma, and you want to connect with Ada, Oklahoma, and Ada, Oklahoma does not connect with pages. So then you're going to have to go into your personal URL and you're going to have to operate that way. So just keep that in mind. You have a little more options on your personal.
don't violate terms of service.
Yeah. Instead of he went after the lawman
Yeah.
instead of the criminals.
Couldn't he recruit them for help?
Go into your settings and every now and then look at account status because if it's in the orange, you may not be getting
Uh oh.
Ooh.
Business just picked up.
just definitely be mindful of what you post. Do not
Oh yeah.
violate terms of service.
They're gonna hang this 10-year-old.
Damn right I am. Oh, what? That another one.
Correct.
He just his delivery was amazing.
Is correct. Should bundle it up.
And also local buy, sell, and trade ads.
People always talk shit in
Uh-huh.
handcuffs.
And yeah, his
Right.
hands are tied behind his back.
I will, and be like, in that case, it would be hard for me to be like, in that case, I will just stab you right now.
Yeah. Uh huh.
You're gonna threaten people. Be like, I'll go cut off your trigger finger.
Mm-hmm.
She hopped in there and was like, I've been waiting to
Uh-huh.
do this. She is not. She's straight torturing a dude with her dad. Some bonding.
Build your brand. Market yourself. Sell your soul.
This,
Also, just use all the platforms as many as you can. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just do it. Fucking with it. And I have a really bad problem. I have really bad.
oh shit.
Was he gonna fix it? He's fixing it, right?
Yeah.
Like you're sitting there, you have an amazing post made, and you're just like, oh, no one's gonna like this. I don't like this. You have anxiety about it. Post it. And
That little girl's gonna have some weird daddy issues.
Uh huh.
don't not post because you're anxious about it. Even if it does bad, it does good. Also, if you're
So use helper?
social media, if you don't have an OnlyFans as a comedian or a fan thing or something, you should probably have one.
Rabbit chops.
It's a cool way to monetize yourself.
That kid's so fucking
She's
weird.
like, can we just chop his
Can
arm
we
off
just
and
eat
snack
it?
on it?
Mm-hmm.
I had an OnlyFans, and I can do really fun stuff on there, and I make money from it. $40. Okay. $40. I'll show you my butthole right now. But no, you don't even have to do nude stuff on OnlyFans. But if you are an explicit comedian like me, I do very vulgar comedy. I do very wild shows. I'm trying to do some fun stuff with it. But if you want to post something to make money consistently, you can do OnlyFans. Patreon also very lucrative. If
Ooh, Nick Cage go badass.
What if somebody would say like, "Nah, can you explain it again?"
Yeah.
Like,
necessary to put in the movie. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. What if she gets bucked off of her mom's horse and then she's like, can cry? That's
Yeah.
probably the ending.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Starts
Yeah.
crying.
I have feelings.
Oh. And that's the cure. That horse really took off fast for that. Yeah. You know, that it didn't match.
Got a racehorse.
It's like if I would
I'm surprised
that
he
donkey.
didn't like specifically ask for some like white stallion or some shit. It's like I'm going to need a white horse for this movie.
Oh, jeez.
Roll it up with like a snakeskin saddle. It still blows my mind. That sympathy for the devil. The director was like, he just showed up with red hair. That wasn't in the script at all. Just like spray painted red hair, and they're like, yeah, I guess go with it.
Yeah, it's great. Paid in full.
Well, he's got his gun out when they're counting money. He's about to shoot Clint Howard.
Was it a bunch of IOUs or
Or
something?
pesos. I think it's Mexican money. Which, I don't know. It hasn't said what year it is.
What gave you that first impression?
Yeah, I don't know. Good question, Boots.
Mhm.
He doesn't seem to be thrilled about that.
No, not at all.
He
He's
said, y'all are
he's a smart man.
idiots. Just grave robbing people for
Mhm.
firewood.
They ain't gonna get mad.
She has a strange moral
Mhm.
code.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nice. Nick Cage just got all poetic on her ass.
They need dirt. There it is again.
Yeah.
He just his delivery. What does Santa Rosa mean in English? Saint Rose?
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't speak Spanish. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
tell by my accent, but
Yeah.
I don't speak
I
Spanish.
just know words. My
Okay.
grandma speaks Spanish, but I
Oh.
don't. I can pick up like every other word. It's
Yeah. I know all the dirty words.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know. Every time I hear somebody talking Spanish around me, I'm like, "Are you fucking talking about me?"
Yeah.
I believe that's called white.
I can understand it well enough to be like, yeah, they are talking about you. Their face changes when I look at them and I go, I understood that. I have to go to some Mexican body shops
Uh-huh.
for work, and they'll be talking to each other in Spanish, and I'll
Uh-huh.
answer them in
Yeah.
English, and they're like, "Oh,
Yeah, I guess the Mexican guys that work for me, and they're teaching me a little bit. And the only thing I really know is like no trabajo para casa. You don't go to work, go to the house.
yeah." Oh, that was one of the funniest things ever. So there was I worked at a place that had like 20 illegal
Uh-huh.
immigrants,
Right.
and they had one dude that was like legal, that was kind of
Uh-huh.
over all of them.
Right.
And when we got bought out by a publicly traded
Uh-huh.
company, and they were having to come in and fill out like new
Oh, yeah.
W-2s that were going to
Uh-huh.
get verified and stuff. And the dude was like, "No trabajo aquí," is just like to one of those girls, and I was just like, "Holy shit!" He's like, "You don't work here anymore." He's like, "Oh shit." Luckily, a golf course hired all of them. To be
yeah.
they went from cleaning RVs to landscaping.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "You became a bitch."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stand up for a second. I know.
I know these
realize
seats
I'm-
are rough.
I know. I realize I'm the same height when I stand and sit. So the hip is bad. It starts messing with me to sit down. Too
Oh, my
long.
back! I had to go to the hotel and lay down a little bit yesterday. My back was
Yeah.
hurting so bad.
Oh, I had a total hip reconstruction. I need a replacement. I'm just too young.
I'm probably not too far behind.
yeah.
I'm needing my back fused, and I'm trying to avoid it.
That's what Mom always said.
Cage whispering.
If I'd have known that, if I'd have known this drinking game, I'd have brought a case.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, I mean, we would
Should've
need
got a
it.
bucket.
Yeah. Bought a case of PBR. That was a good time.
He's doing his Nick Cage whisper. He's explaining that he's a psychopath.
Mhm. So he did get it. She did get it from him.
Yeah, that's it.
Totally.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're
Uh-huh.
both psychopaths.
Uh-huh.
That's what Travis Pastrana's like that too. So they like say there's something that he has something wrong with him where like he doesn't he has night terrors, and the doctor thinks that it's like repressed fear
Oh yeah.
because he does so much crazy shit.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then he's just
yeah.
like not. He's just
Uh-huh.
completely calm,
Mhm.
but then he wakes up screaming in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah. And like, I don't know if you know this, but after a show one time, a dude pulled a gun and stuck it like right in my face.
No,
And I
shit.
like I did nothing to him. Turns out the dude was there to commit a mass shooting. It was in a bar show. Like when the cops went to his house, they found like a manifesto and all this shit. And I mean, I have the worst night terrors now. Like I'll wake up and just like cold sweats. And
That's
it's
nuts.
not even about that, but it has never happened. It never happened before. It never happened since. I mean,
I know
it happened since. So
It's pretty like I haven't since I've started doing stand up. Like most
Uh-huh.
bars and stuff don't allow you to carry a gun or anything.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't concealed carry very often
Uh-huh.
anymore, and I used to all the time. And I'm like, man, if I like, it would suck to have to get to my truck, like
Yeah.
if something goes down. And
I end up disarming the guy, like
Yeah.
against the bar, like and taking the gun away from him,
Damn.
and then I knocked it onto the floor, and the drunkest guy in there is the one that picked it up. You know, he's like, "Don't worry, everybody, I got it." I'm like, I did not go through this and to get shot
Yeah,
by a drunk
accidental-
dude. You know,
accidental discharge.
yeah. I ended up tackling him. He's like some 6'8" guy.
I was I was kind of worried about that too because I had to drag a dude out
Uh-huh.
of a bar during the
Mhm.
show, and one of the other comedians that was up, and this homeless dude just he came in during the first comedian and was in the
Uh-huh.
back room going, "I'm funnier than this guy
Yeah.
funny as shit."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and the owner told him to leave, and he left out the back
Uh-huh.
door. A few minutes later, he comes in through the front door again, and he sits down like at a table, and was like, second comedian's up there. He's like, "I'm funnier than this guy. This is
Uh-huh.
bullshit." It was in his mouth, and the owner was a lady, and she was over there like, "Hey, look, I've already asked you to leave
Uh-huh.
3 times now." And when I heard her say that, I was like, "All right, you're leaving, dude." And I just
Yeah.
grabbed him and started dragging him out the back door,
Yeah.
and I threw him out the back door, and they go, the owner goes, "Hey, he called the cops on you." He's like, "That dude," and he goes, he's out there with the cops. Go, "That dude, he put his hands on me."
Hands on me.
Yeah,
I'm the victim.
I'm 20 minutes into my headlining set, and I have to go outside and talk to the police.
Are you serious?
And the dude's sitting over by the cop car going, "He put his hands on me. Arrest his ass. Arrest his ass." And the cop was just hit, and then he goes, "That cop's my buddy. You're in trouble now." And that cop's like, "I am not his buddy." He's like, "I was in the jail when he got arrested a couple times." He's
Yeah.
like, "I'm not."
I let him have his phone call.
But then when the cop let me go back in and finish my set, that dude started freaking the fuck out. He went out in the middle of the road and was stopping traffic.
Oh my god!
And they ended up taking him to jail because he was out there gonna get hurt. But he was like, "I'm gonna come back and shoot all y'all." And he's like, "All right, you're going to jail."
Yeah.
And so I was like, I mean, do it. I'm like, and I put I had my gun on my hip like during that set. I was like, I'm bringing my gun into this bar.
Yeah. I don't blame you at all. But yeah, I literally I think in November was finally whenever he got sentenced, and it happened like a year and a half ago.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
it was a crazy story. Like, the cops just
What'd
dropped
they
the
charge
ball.
him with?
Well, so first off, he told him that he was Native American. So in Oklahoma, we have a McGirt law where it's a different court system.
Yeah.
And it turns out he's not Native American.
Oh,
So
he just told him that?
He just told him that. And then, so it started.
Pull a Elizabeth Ward on
yeah,
that.
it started.
I've never heard of a criminal doing that. That's awesome.
It started in federal court, and then it turned into state court. So that's one of the reasons why it lasted too long. And then, like I said, the cops just the guy's mom lived with him, so they go to the house.
Yeah.
And the mom, they said, "We're here to blah blah blah," like not expecting that.
Yeah.
And he goes, "We're gonna come in," and she goes, "Okay, I guess." So they illegally seized the manifesto, so it didn't get.
Next time, if cops freaking question me or anything, I'm claiming diplomatic immunity.
I'm a Russian oligarch.
Yeah. I am the son of a Russian oligarch. You can't talk to me like that. They do that shit too. They'll be driving around LA in like Lamborghinis with no tags, and they get pulled over and they're like, "Fuck you, look at this."
Yeah, exactly. But no, he straight up told him, "I'm Native American." Like, sat in federal prison for 2 days, and like, "Oh, I guess we gotta let him out now."
Yeah. We need more Clint Howard in this movie.
Man.
Oh, he's teaching the
He's
psychopath
teaching her
to
how
shoot.
to. This is not good.
She's gonna kill somebody by the end of this movie.
But Mama says.
She's like, "I want to see the life leave their eyes."
My dad used to tell me that stuff whenever I was trying. I never understood the difference between pulling and squeezing.
Yeah,
like
you're supposed to squeeze, not pull. But yeah, it's kind of a weird concept.
I can't do it.
I give up on being a good shot. I can get close enough to where you're in fucking trouble. But I'm not going to be super accurate because my hands are like so fucked up from fighting.
Yeah.
My hands are like permanently shaking and shit. So it's like, my wife is way more accurate than me. But I can get them on target.
My hands are all fucked up from my teenage years.
I think, I got arthritis from hitting a heavy bag.
I did a lot of masturbating.
Yeah. I broke both my thumbs too in football.
Oh yeah.
From
you call them bungholes? Oh my god. He kind of like, I ain't gonna go on audio. And he TP'd from my bunghole.
The new Beavis and Butthead movie was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
They're teaching them to fucking NASA, teaching them to dock the thing.
I ain't gonna leave my post.
the post.
Man, gotta love it.
It's not how it works.
I've watched a lot of movies, and, you know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is his name Useless?
I don't know. Usage? I can't say it. I don't think they can say it either. I don't think that's a name.
Well, someone's fucking leaving him out there for 8 hours. What do you think's gonna happen?
Snuck in and got us.
What'd he do?
This thing just snapped his finger.
Oh,
Seems like they fucked up and they're blaming it on him.
dang, yeah. They're over there getting drunk.
He's about to flip on him like the thing on
Yeah.
300.
Yeah. The thing up through that. Raise your
God,
shield.
she's out here in leather pants.
I know, it's fucking hot. She's in the sun. We're in the shade. You know I got ADHD issues. Why did you say leather pants? Come on now. There's no way I can watch the movie now. We're talking about the donkey again.
Donkey's wearing leather pants.
Yeah. It's I believe we call that a great ass.
There's a lot more dialogue in this movie than I thought there would be. Ooh. What if I go in there and go wah, 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 literally again? It seems to be off-putting to people for sure.
What am I going to be looking for, pal? I think that little girl by far is one of the best actresses I've seen in a Nicolas Cage movie in a long time.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
I mean-
It's kind of. She might actually be
Yeah,
autistic.
that would be,
could just be her.
you know, okay, you got a point. She's got to go through her ritual of locking the door 3 times.
Yeah. She's gonna hold a knife to this dude's neck. Need some answers. Oh, she went all Southern Belle on him.
What the? Huh? No, she's a great actress, man.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
She just answered it.
Uh-huh.
She can mimic human
Oh my
emotions.
gosh. That's amazing.
She say, I think that's shit.
In the outhouse, yeah. She took O'Cletus's. Mm-hmm.
And she's all that profanity. Who the hell is Mr.
She eating about 20 pounds of flour. That's awesome.
Uh-oh. Oh no, y'all are falling into an ambush.
It was that little senorita he likes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good taste. Uh-huh. Oh no, he's got a half broken daughter. He's gonna just let it, you know.
Yeah.
I'll make another one.
She's your problem now. I've been worried about her killing me in my sleep.
No shit. Give her some jelly beans. You'll entertain her for a while.
I can't believe that freaking he held a gun to his daughter's head and
Yeah, just like for nothing.
he was, well, that's what I was
Yeah.
like. He loaded the gun with 2 bullets.
Uh-huh.
He's like, one for her, one for him.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, I better kill them first.
Uh-huh.
That's like The Mist. Have you seen The Mist?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that ending.
that
God
one fucks
dang.
you up. You're just like, oh, how bad would that
No,
suck?
horrible.
Terrible timing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it had been his ex-wife or something like that, I could understand. You know, but it was, you know.
Stepkids,
Oh.
can't get it. No.
I got stepkids. There it is. They better hope dinosaurs never come back.
I can start over. It'll be
Oh,
alright.
I'll be fine. I'm on my third wife anyways.
Yeah, it's
fourth,
not
you
even a
know?
scary movie if it's
No,
stepkid.
no,
It's
hell
just
no.
like-
It's like, oh, I understand. Yeah.
That is one
They
of the
weren't
movies
his problem
where-
to begin with anyways.
That is one of the movies where like the actual movie kind of sucks, but then there's
But
something.
the ending made up for it.
So there's a Nick Cage. So Bangkok Dangerous is fucking terrible.
Uh-huh.
It's a remake of a Thai movie,
Right.
but at the very end, the Nick Cage is an assassin, and the guy that he's supposed to kill, he gets in the back seat of a car with the dude
Uh-huh.
and puts his head up against his head and pulls the trigger and
Oh.
kills himself and the dude he's supposed to kill.
Huh.
And you're like, that was, you don't see it coming. You're
Yeah.
like, that was fucking awesome.
Uh-huh. Some a bit. That word's going into my act now.
Some
Some a bit.
There's a guy named Ron Javier. It's a
Uh-huh.
little Dominican guy. He's in Northwest Arkansas, and he's a comedian. But he says,
Shout out to Ron Javier.
Yeah, Ron Javier's. He has a joke where he goes, "I'm not no homophiliac or anything like that." It's like,
Hemophiliac.
he's
That's
he's
awesome.
made up a word. And he's like,
Well, like in my set, you know, I think that instead of some cuss words, like some old, like instead of saying
Yeah.
dick or stuff, I'll say tallywhacker about it.
yeah,
And that word
Yeah,
just,
it is
cracked
fun,
me
yeah.
up since
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Nick Cage stole that dude's wife
Mm-hmm.
that he killed.
Oh, wow.
That ain't adding up with the ages.
Oh. Oh. That would have been a hell of a plot twist, though, if
If they were siblings.
Or if like Nick Cage took his sister and then ended up, you know,
Yeah, having a kid.
yeah,
Yeah. This is the opposite of what we normally get on the podcast.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Stop recording for some reason. Go again. I've been having to do that because of the, that's why I've been running two cameras. Just because that one. Because sometimes when it makes a new file after like 28 minutes or whatever, sometimes there's a gap in between, like a 2 or 3 second gap, and I have to fill it in with another camera.
How'd you notice it stopped recording?
That red light went off.
Oh,
It turned blue.
Hey, that's what happens when you're colorblind. You don't realize shit like that. Uh-oh. Give it to her. She'll stack it appropriately for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You're doing it wrong, Papa. Let me get it.
Yeah. I count them. She's like that. She's like,
And then
that's,
she pulls her Rain Man. You
Yeah.
realize
that's 4,000 dineros. She's mean mugging him.
Uh-huh.
He's way too calm with that psychopath across from him.
Yeah. I think the wind shifted. I smell a little, or the donkey somewhere close.
Yeah.
Might be that fucking hog. Hold on. No.
Someone's probably blowing it up in the
Uh-huh.
porta.
Yeah, that's what it is. All these comedians with that 3-2 flu. Did you see my pictures in the blue bonnets?
Yes.
Dude.
Where did you do that
Okay, so we have my stepson's oldest name's Coleman, which is a family name. My wife's mom's maiden name. My mother-in-law's maiden name. So his name's Coleman, and there's a town called Coleman. We went through down there, and I told my wife, like, I've always wanted to get a picture in bluebonnets. And, you know, I go, and she was like, oh, okay. So I take pictures in bluebonnets.
Should have.
And the way I tell the story, or I'm going to tell this, is like, she said, oh, it'd be a lot sexier if you took your shirt off. But she said, it'd be a lot funnier if you took your shirt off. So, yeah.
You should have done it on a horse and pulled a Putin. Done some
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin poses.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. So I lay down in this damn thing. She tells me that, take my shirt off, go and lay back down and do that. I stand up, go to put my shirt on, and like I feel like that, and I look down, there's a fucking fire ant.
Oh,
Hit it, and then it was like I got shot in the back like 43 times. Fire ants all over me.
oh, dude, I got stung like 20 something times by yellow jackets on my head one time, and I was starting to get lightheaded. And if it's the point where I was like, if they follow me, I am fucked.
Oh, my back looked like I was
Oh,
on
I
a
had
cycle of
I had
steroids.
welts
I was
all over
whelped
my
up
hands.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there dying laughing. I'm 30 minutes away from taking a fucking shower or anything. It is awful.
Oh, stabbed him in the back. Welcome to the jungle, motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
Nick Cage is walking around like the Terminator.
I mean, I've been stabbed one time in the thigh, like right here.
Nice.
Yeah, and the story of that was old boy was behind a bar. I went to piss somewhere downtown Tulsa real late at night, and there was this girl looked like she was getting mugged or possibly raped, and there was like two guys standing there. I take out a piss and see it. My buddy's over there. I take off running, hit the first guy, and then the guy's got a knife. He squared off with me, and I go to like teep him, like that with a knee, and he like sticks it up and it was literally like that.
Need a knife.
But I hit him right underneath the chin, knocked him out.
I was trying to make a joke like that work where it was like if it's a chick that's like a 6 or above, yeah, you're gonna go try to rescue her.
Yeah.
If she's like a 6 or below, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna call somebody.
Yeah,
just hang in there.
Yeah.
Like I called the police. Just hang in there. You're doing fine.
Yeah.
But if it's a hot chick, you'll go over there.
Absolutely.
You'll fight another guy for the honor to go save her.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're tackling each other. Hell, you're
Because
stabbing your buddy
yeah.
to get to her.
and the funny thing is, it works because there's some girls that are like, "Oh, you violently assaulted that guy to save me. You seem safe."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like
That's why.
my
That's
hero.
That's why the serial killer girls are always like, "I could tame that serial killer. He would not chop my head off."
Yeah, exactly.
He did it to like 13 other girls, but not me.
But like, what I was trying to say is like, that's not what happens when you get stabbed. You know, it's like 20 minutes after that, when the adrenaline wears off, you're like, oh my god,
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
The dude had like a little buck knife, you know. What I mean?
Oh,
It was like, you just.
It's like more people die from stab wounds than gunshots
Are you
every
serious?
year. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, more people die from getting stabbed
Well, I'm
every
glad
year.
I got big thighs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long way from your heart, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't get a vein
Oof.
or artery or whatever.
I didn't know that. I did get infected really bad.
Yeah.
Though. Guy's probably using it to chop up his meth or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
The craziest shit happens to me, I swear to God.
I mean, if you're in Tulsa, you're asking for it.
Yeah, you do have a point. Yeah, you do have a point.
You almost
Like,
be walking around with a
the
vest.
most dangerous city in Oklahoma, statistically.
I live next to the 5th poorest city in Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
It's if you drive through.
Which one's that?
It's Arcoma.
Oh, okay.
It looks like just exploded meth lab after exploded meth
okay.
lab.
Yeah,
Well, like every other house is burnt down.
yeah. Like I walked by, I drove by a dispensary the other day in that part of Oklahoma, and
Yeah.
the name of it was "At least it's not meth."
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
One of them in Arcoma, or well, I think it was technically it was like in Pensacola, but I think it got shut down. A dispensary got shut down for selling meth.
God damn.
And I was trying to do a joke about it. I was like,
Uh-huh.
if you have that many mobile homes in your house, your number one drug's gonna be meth. Like the dispensaries are out of luck.
Yeah. Yeah, the weed doesn't take the edge off.
No, they need some uppers to get shit
Uh-huh.
done. There's not a lot that's actually happened in this movie. Just a lot of dialogue.
The doggy took off the leather pants. Bullshit. You almost killed her the other night. You don't care?
Yeah, I was supposed to say.
Come on. Oh, look at that strut, Bubba.
I walk with a pretty heavy limp from my damn knee and my leg being broken, my knee being jacked up. And I was pretty sore from riding my mountain bike, and I was getting out of my truck and going into the store. And the dude behind the counter thought he was like, "Oh, I thought you were drunk when you walked in here." I was like, "No, I just have a limp." I was just like,
Killed a lot of people. I was saying about the movie. Yesterday, somebody walked up to that person that walked by and goes, "I really loved your set. Did you hear about this? I really loved your set." She goes, what? And
"That's the girl that works here, isn't it?"
Yeah.
There is another girl that looks like her.
But the response was, he's like, "You didn't perform?" She goes, "No, I'm just another fat Mexican."
Oops. Oops.
The guy was like, Paid in full. That's yeah. Because that's what he said whenever he took the money.
Oh,
At
yeah.
the beginning, paid in full. That's nice.
I think it's a little weird that he took the time to do some arts and crafts to set up that. Like, I'm going to kill this guy, but first,
Yeah.
we're going to send him a little message.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, paid in full. I think that's pretty good, Nick. I believe that's called foreshadowing, right? Yeah. Duck. I did it. Damn.
I think he gave you that one.
Oh yeah, I know, but
Super pumped.
she's gonna shoot him in the head, didn't she?
Yeah, we should have we should have brought some more beers. Nick Cage
Yep.
dying is on the list too.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
This dude is super pumped.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the little girl. I told you she's gonna kill somebody by the end.
She missed. No, the camera's gonna pan down, and she shot him right in the chest. Watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's blood.
There's
splatter.
blood.
Yeah.
Okay, I see the blood splatter now.
Oh.
Oh,
You're the monster.
yes, she is. You called that at
In
the
the
very
face.
beginning.
I knew she's gonna kill
Yeah.
somebody.
She's also a monster. Like
I know my autistics. Whoa, that's weird.
What?
Here's a Ouija board. Like, your mother will talk to you.
She'll tell you what to do. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh,
The cage is out. Hey, it wasn't. He didn't go super dramatic with his death, though.
yeah. I mean, he's getting a lot better.
I figured it'd be like,
Oh,
was it on Tropic Thunder where he's like, "You're taking too long to die."
yeah. what's home? He burnt the fucking house down.
You know
There's
what?
nowhere to go.
She kind of. I don't think it's the same girl, but have you ever seen Morgan?
Is that the one?
They have like an underground lab, and they have like a genetically engineered little girl, like about like.
Yeah,
that.
that's what I was gonna say, like an AI or like
Yeah.
robot type. Yeah.
And she escapes. Yeah, that's a pretty good movie. You think that's what they would say? It's self-defense.
Huh.
Her hands were tied.
Yeah. Well.
Text. That's who they thought she was, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Love your set.
Yeah. I'm gonna go tell her the tacos were really good.
Oh, I thought you just changed clothes.
Right after she got off stage.
That's a hell of a mustache right there. I wish I could grow one. I'm jealous of like, guys with beards and mustaches. Like,
I think I can pull off the mustache.
I can't grow anything. This is like 6 days right here.
I couldn't until after 30.
Oh,
Something.
so you became a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Thanks a lot.
32. Well, like 32 or so. I couldn't.
Oh, she's learned how to cry.
And we burned the house down.
Yeah. Take care of your daddy's store.
About that, we kind of burned
Sleep
the house
next to
down.
the
before
jelly
all this.
beans. Paid in full salute.
That'd be hilarious.
What she do? Wah, my baby.
Yeah. And an autistic person running a candy store. You cannot mix the colors. Jeez.
Ooh.
She called him her brother.
Yeah.
She's crazy as hell. They made a series.
Look at that smile.
They made a documentary series about how all these Wild West guys were psychopathic killers.
Yeah.
Like these were the true like serial killers. Billy the Kid
Right.
and
Yeah.
Jesse James and all right.
That was actually a pretty good one. Like
It wasn't bad.
It was a pretty good one. Not what I expected at
it
all.
wrapped up. That's
Yeah.
the thing is some of the movies just end and
Yeah.
like they didn't explain anything that
Right,
happened
yeah.
there in the movie. This one was actually pretty dialogue heavy for a Nick Cage movie.
Uh-huh.
But all right, that's it. You got anything to plug?
Just my social media. Follow me on TikTok, Tired and Swaggered. Got Instagram, Brian Dixon Comedy on Facebook, and my YouTube page, which there'll be a lot coming to, Dixon Cider Comedy.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
On April 17th, I'm going to be doing a clean comedy show, believe it or not, on the 17th at La Harta in Fort Smith. So if you're in the Fort Smith area, check that out. But that's it for the Cage Against the Machine podcast. We'll see you next time.